Hey everybody, Confire here, and welcome back to more Legend of Zelda: The Minish last part. We did some pretty radical stuff. Actually, no, basically all the videos continue some side quest stuff. And just so you guys know, this is a post-commentation, and right now I just went ahead and got the reward for the, whatchamacallit? The Kinstone fusion that we got in the last part at the very end, just because it was in the same area. Then I walk out, and then I'm all, wait a minute, that guy had a Kinstone fusion. So then I, talk to him. Here's why I did post-commentation, because I didn't really like the live commentary of the video. Just, I don't know, something was definitely off. There was a definitive wrongdoing. Something. Of some sorts. Let's see. So yeah, basically I was just doing some quick side quest finishing upper things. And just so you guys know, for the most part this episode's pretty boring, because, well, you'll see why in a bit. Like, I'll explain it when, the time comes. But yeah, I mean, I kind of want to get back to, like, the dungeons and stuff like that. And also, I kind of forgot to do that little wind crest thingy a long time ago. So, yeah. It's probably something you want to do. Anywho, if you'll remember, we fused Kinstones with all Tingle's brethren, and then all the trees opened up. Anywho, we need to step on all those switches so that the torch lights up, and then you can also get the thing from the treasure chest, just because, I mean, it's fun, it's fantastic, and it's fabulous. That's all there is to it. Yeah, so things are getting a little bit awkward. Oh wait, watch this. That is crazy. I mean, if you're thinking about it, I mean, that ladder had to be falling pretty hard. Well, you'll see, but I mean, it like makes a hole in the ground because it was like falling so incredibly fast. I mean, that is just kooky. Anyway, we got the magical boomerang, and if you remember from A Link to the Past, and was it Oracle of Seasons? I don't know. But it lets you control the direction of the boomerang. You should probably know that about Oracle of Seasons. Like, since I beat it. I actually kind of just remembered, like, a little while ago that I have to, LP Oracle of Ages eventually. I was just sitting here, and then I was, like, looking at, like, all the LPs I've done for some reason. I don't know why, but I did. And then I was like, oh shoot. Oh, then I had a little mini seizure. Anywho, I'm not sure if I ever did this before. I think I actually did, but I don't remember if I did. But you actually want to go to this little house and talk to the Minish boy, because he'll tell you that you need to find the Elder Library in the library. It's funny because his name's Library, and you find him in the library. Yeah. So, we should probably go ahead there. Because, I mean, it's how you advance the plot, and plot advancement is always welcome in the House of Cuckoo. So are sexy parties. And those are the only things I allow. Sexy parties and plot advancement. And the occasional... I don't even know what I was going to say there. And let's go ahead and fuse Kinstones with this guy just because we can, and his name's Sturgeon, so, I mean, he has to be pretty cool. Because if you have a name like Sturgeon, you're probably pretty cool. That's just a given. I was actually watching some, like, well, hang on, just a little quick explanation real quick, but, you know how there's, like, if you look at, like, like some famous LPer's channel and all the comments, he'll say, like, or there'll be, like, one guy always that's, like, on the front page, he's like, hey, can you guys come check out my channel, I'm an LPer, and blah, blah, blah. Anywho, actually, let's go ahead and talk to this guy, because it seems some of the books are missing. Hey, this is no good at all. A human bard to book it, now none of us can get back to the Elder Library. How will we be all by our own? I'm so worried. Man, get some Independence Day. So really what I'm saying is get some Will Smith. Because Will Smith will fix your problems. But yeah, I actually, like, for some reason, something, like, made me want to go look at, the people that did that, like, channel the other day. Like, there was a couple on one particular channel, and I looked at them, and I noticed that all of them were probably under the age of 10. And I think it should be, like, just a given rule of, you know, or like a rule of, like, the unofficial LP code or something. That in order to LP, you have to at least hit puberty. I mean, that, just because, I mean, it's just weird listening to someone who has, like, a really high, or, like, a, you know, like, a higher-pitched voice LP. I was actually, I don't know why I found it so funny, but, oh wait, she tells you that she's looking for some bestiary book or something. And that some lady with a cat had it, and I know where to get that. But yeah, I was watching this one LPer's channel, and, like, just knows one of those people that, like, slowly go subscribe to him or whatever. I don't know why I actually did. I don't know. Anyway, actually, what you want to do here is you want to go fill up your bottle with water, and then put out the fire in the fireplace in that little house. But, yeah, like, at the beginning of the LP, because I just watched the first part just because, he had, like, it was like he had, like, you know, the, like, low-pitched, like, 12, 13, well, yeah, like, 12-year-old voice. And by the end of it, he had, like, a deep, like, 14, 16-year-old voice. It was kind of weird. Well, it was just, like, you know, I could tell, there was, like, it was, like, the teenage voice and stuff. I just found it really funny for some reason. I don't know. I wonder if that's all they do, is just sit there and stare at each other all day. I mean, I guess they might be madly in love, but that seems like a really boring love life. So, yeah, I don't know what I was doing right there. Wow, did you see that cat looking at me? I know it wants a piece of me. You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? I'll give you a piece of me. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the cats in this game are homicidal. They will do anything to murder you. And by anything, I mean, like, swipe their little claw at you if you step in the premises. I mean, if you're drinking a few skin stones with them. Oh, hey, his name's Scratcher. That's intriguing, I guess. Not really at all, but whatever. It's not like I care or anything. I'm sorry, I'm kind of a little bit tired, but I need to get an episode ready for tomorrow, because I'm not going to be around for a lot of tomorrow. Which is kind of bad, because I actually have a lot of Luigi's Mansion work I need to do for the episode that's going to be out Monday, and, you know, also the one Tuesday and Wednesday. Just because that LP takes a little bit of extra work to get it, you know, all the good stuff out, all the goodies. So yeah, I actually do need to work on that a bit before I, you know, rest or whatever for the weekend. And yeah, now we got the bestiary or bestiary or however you pronounce it. I wasn't really paying attention to the spelling. When I was actually recording this live, I said bestiality when I saw that. Like, it wasn't on purpose or anything. I wasn't trying to make some, like, lame joke. Like, yeah, but it was... that's kind of weird. It was like she rented, like, a Hyrule bestiality, and I was like, gross. Then I read it again, and I was like, oh, okay. And now we gotta find the Legend of Ikori, and it's from an absent-minded scholar, and I'm not sure how else you would, like, figure this out, of, like, where it is, or who the absent-minded scholar is, unless you had, like, some sort of, like, secret thing. This dog's a jerk. Every time I'd leave, he'd move out of the way, but then when I'd go back down, he'd step in the way. Like, see? Like that. Like, what a hooligan. But he eventually redeems himself. What? Oh, I'm from the library, blah. Then he tells you that he lost the book. And his name's Dr. Left. Because he's not right. Oh, where are you at? Boom. Zing. Yeah. His name's Mudo. But yeah, I think it should definitely be like a rule of the LPers to at least hit puberty. I don't know why I brought that up again. Okay, one thing I was gonna say is I was actually thinking about redoing my LP of A Link to the Past, or like, you know, like a replay of it, just because I was looking at it like a little while ago, just like watching some of it, and it was pretty freaking terrible. Like, I'm kind of ashamed to watch it, to be honest. And also, you need some more water for the fireplace, which is something I forgot to do. But yeah, like, pretty much the whole thing was like, okay, go to the right. Okay. Okay, now go to... So yeah, I think I'm probably definitely gonna replay it in the future, but I'm just still not entirely sure, because, I mean, I'm definitely up for it. And another thing is I kind of just recently remembered... Oh, wait, no, did I already talk about this? I don't know. But I just recently remembered that I have to do LP, Oracle of Ages... Wait, no, yeah, I did, didn't I? And I can't really say that I'm really looking forward to it, because to be honest, I didn't really enjoy LPing Oracle of Seasons. I don't know why, because I like the game, I just didn't like LPing it. Probably because I'm not very familiar with the game. Like, I've only played it, like, twice, and I only beat it, once on... or like once 100%, so I kind of, had a hard time finding some stuff. Well, actually, there's not really that many hard pieces in that game, so it's not really hard to remember where all of them are. But, yeah, what am I saying? Yeah, dang, let me get my train of thought back, so yeah, I mean, Oracle of Ages is definitely gonna happen. I'm not sure when. I'm guessing probably sometime, like, next year, maybe sometime by the, like this year, like 2010. But I'm guessing probably 2011, just because I'll probably be up for it by then. And I kind of got to go through and practice the game and stuff before I start, just so I don't make the mistake of going into a game not knowing what to do, like I did with Seasons. Whoa! I just kind of remembered the I want to be the guy project I did a little while ago. Well, I only did like 3 parts. Huh. That brings back some memories. But yeah, I don't think that, like, A Link to the Past would probably be the only game I replay, because I don't really think Oracle of Seasons was that bad. Like, I do think it was kind of bad, just because I was watching a little bit of it, and it kind of had, like, the same, like, like, flaws that A Link to the Past had, just, not as many of them. Which, I mean, I still make some of the same mistakes and stuff I did then. And, like, I mean, like I say a lot, I don't really think I'm that good of an LPer. But, I mean, I definitely think I'm a lot better than I was, back when I started, like, almost a year ago, actually. I mean, I can say that with confidence. Anyway, we just got the power bracelets, and basically those let us lift up, or, like, lift and push heavy stuffs. So, I mean, I wish it was like that in real life, just... I mean, instead of spending like hours and hours working out, you can just put on some bracelets and boom, you can lift stuff billions of times your size. Like that crate, you can move. But yeah, Link to the Past probably will happen. I'm not sure yet, but I'm hoping I can do it at least, because I mean that's just something I think should get done. Because I know most LPers do that, like, they usually replay their first LP, or LPs, I mean, not all of them do that, but I think that, sometimes it's good, depending on the game. I just kind of realized we're kind of almost done with this game. We only have, like, 2 dungeons left. Well, technically 3, but I mean, the last dungeon isn't really that long, because it's just like, how all Zelda games, like, the last dungeon's always, like, the boss dungeon, or whatever, like, the boss of the game dungeon. Anywho, we have a little puzzle here, and we have to, push this little hooligan over there, and then push this little hooligan over here. And, like, for a little bit here, I was kind of, like, freaking out. I was like, I'm not gonna have enough time! Well, I do have enough time to do this. And I'd just like to, make a quick little comment. Well, hang on. Basically, we need to push this book over, like, that's hanging off the roof, if you saw it. We're gonna need the weight of 2 links to do that. So, what better way to do it than to do it like this? Although the second link doesn't really look like it'd be that all, like, weight, or like it'd have a lot of weight to it or whatever. Something I'd like to say real quick is this guy said he lost his book. How did he get his book stuck on his, like, on his roof? I mean, how do you even do that? I don't know, but we're out of time here.